distant friend that's become close, and this guy's been really close to me. And we have a mutual friend that passed away a few years ago. And he owned this guitar, and he gave it to my buddy Paul because his name was Paul. So now you can guess what it is.
Whoa, gold? Is that gold top?
It's a nice,
wow,
brand spanking new Les Paul gold top. Yes.
Yeah, trapezoidal. Yeah. I love it. Yeah. Okay. All right.
So it is not. It is not vintage for any of the listeners. I wish it was, but you know, it is not. I think it's I think actually it's a 16 or 17. You know, but it is actually a really nice piece of wood. I've done a little bit of my own setting up to my liking to kind of finish it off. And I was never a Les Paul guy growing up. I've always played Tellys. I've always been a Fender guy. I tried over the years to be a Les Paul guy and failed multiple times. It just never felt comfortable in my hands, no matter what Les Paul I played. And I even played vintage ones, and I don't know what it was. I don't know if I just wasn't at that time in my life or whatever. But he came to me one day, and it was an odd day. I was kind of out of it that day, and he called me up out of the blue. And he said, "Jason, come on down to my house. I got something for you." I came on down, and he's like, "Yeah, do you know our buddy? You remember Donnie?" I said, "Yeah." Well, he gave me this, and I don't play guitar, but it deserves to be played. And you're the man that's going to play it. You're going to give it the history of its life. Here you go. You know? And, man, I didn't know what to say. You know, it was one of the greatest gifts I've ever been given, man. I mean, sure, man, we all get money, and, yeah, it's not a 57 or whatever, you know, but, man, I don't have people giving me guitars, man. I don't even have people giving me $50 guitars, man.
You have two guitars gifted to you.
Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah, that's it.
Feast your eyes.
Well, we'll see if we get that. I think you might see get that. Yeah, nice. You can't really see the signature too well on the camera. Right. Yeah, right, dude. So, I mean, are you kidding me, dude? I mean, this is, like, incredible, you know? Yeah. So, like, you know, I was just completely blown away. So I told him, I said, "Listen, I'm not a Les Paul guy." I said, "But you know what? I'm only going to carry this to my gigs, because if I bring my Fenders with me, I'll pick up my Fender 3 tunes in and I won't come back to it." So I literally, for months, all I brought was that guitar, just so I could not play another guitar on the gig. And there was a few times on gigs where I was like, "Oh my God, what am I doing? Just go get the Fender," you know? And, but you know, I don't know, man, it just kind of melded in my hands. And I got to tell you, the other day, I played a gig, and I was like, you know what? I haven't played my Fender in a while, and I brought out the Buddy Strat. And I played it on the gig, and I missed my Les Paul.
Oh, there you go. That's the litmus test right there.
So that was quite a feel. That was, you know what? That was one of the coolest feelings ever, man, you know, was to know that I finally made the Les Paul feel comfortable for me, and I didn't even really realize it, you know. And but yeah, it's been a great guitar, man. You know, it's really brought out some different things in my playing. Obviously, all that cool Southern rock stuff, man. You know, man, you gotta love it, man.
Now, what are you using? 10 gauge on it? You using 10?